The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. And he drops back in the gun. And the completion made. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Takes the toss and heads left. No way to run up the middle.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Catch made over the middle. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Good enough for first down yardage.
But I'd love to see this back get out in space and have room to work. That time he does a nice job of navigating, getting into the clear, and then now setting up a first and goal. This offense needs to punch one in here early.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They grab the early lead.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's good field position to start the drive. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And now the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back, looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. A change of direction. Could be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Because I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He steps out at the 25. It would have been the same place had it been a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Single back and takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now, looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Fights back the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Snags a quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. He's got the first and still going. Breaking tackles and going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down with a big play. Moves it to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his leg. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
You know, we always want to look at the quarterback after a play like that. What did he do? Getting outside of the pocket, finding open receivers, I got it. But how about the receivers? Finding themselves understanding that they have to change the rules of their routes and adjust to what the quarterback is doing by scrambling.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, USC!
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. The 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle and incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. is the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to throw here. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incomplete. So it's 2nd down and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play to the outside. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive, and they heave it deep downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Defense is coming after him. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be brought down, so they come up empty on that 2-point try.
Chris, I really like the call here on this 2-point conversion. Roll that quarterback out, give him the option to run or throw, create some separation, but they just took too long. The defense catches up to this quarterback, and he just couldn't get away.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The short completion to the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They finish off the scoring drive. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. State offense comes back onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on second down. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Trojans. A big defensive score.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back and waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Receivers are bunched together. The shotgun handoff here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. An inside deals now from the shotgun. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's stopped at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because
they trap him for a sack.
Boy, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the 2nd and 3rd level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. Here we go. And go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. And And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Motion now from the tight end. Now they're running on the toss. Breaks free. He's in the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, USC.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT up and will to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. going to be fielded by one of the up men. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive.
USC Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's that defense shifting again. That's a design quarterback keeper. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. A play action looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 38.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So in one play, they go from being backed up to first and goal. Let's go! And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They finally corral him at the 1. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Off off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And here's the return now from midfield. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
At this point, I'm wondering if either defense is going to show up to play today. I mean, it's just been one big play after another. Definitely has the feeling of which quarterback will have the ball last is going to end up winning this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. It's Graves. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Stopped right there at the line, and no gain. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal, the 8.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Has caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Oh, it's a reverse. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.